team. We're here for the Saliba Community Series again. I have Mark from the Normanhurst Eagles. Thanks so much for joining us, Mark.
No problem, thanks Josh.
I just want to get you down here, Normanhurst Eagles. Tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about the club. What have you got? How many players are there now at the moment?
This year we're currently sitting on just over 900 players, which since around 2019 there's been a steady growth from around 700 players up to around 900 now.
Yep.
That's spread across 80 teams from under sixes to Premier League.
Yep.
In a big growth in women's football. This year we started our own women's Premier League team, which has been a mixed success. You know, the fact that now we can offer football all the way through from little kids right through to adults. You know, youngest player is 5, oldest player is 63.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of the development squad program that we do have as well, that, you know, kids from 8 to 12 are now getting that additional trainings, but also maintaining the community aspect of it. Like, we see a lot of these academies growing and they don't fit the purpose. We're still giving the kids opportunities to play with their mates rather than having to leave the Normanhurst community.
Yeah, and you haven't just done the Normanhurst community side of things. Like, we've been a great sponsor of the club for, I think you're saying 4 years now. So, you know, very much grateful for that opportunity. But there was some stuff that you did, was like interstate or Indigenous. There was some
so
drives you did around
one of the big things we did when we had a big kit changeover was we donated all our old kits to a charity called Kit Bag for Kids.
Yep.
So a lot of the jerseys that sent out were remote communities in Western Australia. So again, there's kids running around with Saliba real estate on in remote communities in Western. But again, just rather than, you know, putting them in a recycle bin, it was kind of like looking at what else we can do in the community, the wider community. Last year was our 65th year anniversary, so we did an Indigenous jersey to celebrate that and did a tie-in with an Indigenous charity and donated money that way. So the charity was Yalari, which they sponsor kids to go to boarding schools and things, and giving them opportunities. So, you know, we're always looking at the community wide as well as football.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's what I love about the club. It's not just focusing on the local community, but it's also focusing on communities abroad. It's probably why I'm getting calls from interstate people trying to sell their properties in these remote towns that maybe I'm not going out to.
Yeah, oh well, Western Australia, there's a trip.
Yeah, I'll take it. We might set up an office there at some point in time. But no, I've been very, very grateful for the opportunity to work with the club for the last 4 years. Always heard some amazing things. Really excited to be a part of the growth of the club as well. What's next for the club? What are you guys working on? What's something that people should be aware of that they can get involved in?
So the big growth we have is women's football and pushing the women's football side. Again, we've started the Premier League programme this year. I'm very pleased to say we had to do, it was all internal players. We didn't have to do any external recruiting. So again, the growth of the club with the support of people like Saliba, with the development programme, you know, gives us this opportunity to bring these girls through, and they now have an end game. They don't need to leave Normanhurst to play football at a high level. They can, and the good thing as well, we've still got the community aspect where if you want to play with your friends, you can still play with your friends. The big event we do have is Back to Normal Day on Saturday the 15th of June, which ties in with the Premier League game, but it's a day where we invite the sponsors to come down. We have all the past life members, and roughly around 700 people come down. Raffle, kids rides, bake sale, barbecue, the usual. The whole thing is just a really good day, and it allows us to give payback to the sponsors as well for the continuing support.
Yeah, so we'll have a stall set up there. A lot of the other sponsors will have some stalls set up there as well. Here's something about a beer garden you keep telling me about. I mean, that's all I was listening to the whole time before.
Yeah,
so talk to me about that.
We did a tie-in with a local brewery, Ekim. So they now produce Normanhurst Eagles branded lager.
Nice.
So again, that's always a good. It's always a good sign.
It's a soccer club, football club, right? It's not beer.
Yeah, it's more for the, you know, we have everything for the kids, like the hoodies and everything like. But you know, it's something for the senior teams, the parents. Is that yes, we can give you a refreshment if
Same, it's on a Saturday when our open homes are on.
We've started Sundays with the Women's Premier League just down at Thornley Oval. So we run the barbecue now till 4 o'clock in the afternoon when Women's Premier League at home. And again, it's just to give them the same support. You know, we're pretty big on equality. So whatever the mixed Premier League boys are getting, the Women's Premier League are getting the same thing. So they're all decked out in new normal gear. You know, training opportunities, running the barbecue. You know, we're lucky that the butcher, you know, they donate us a meat tray once a month. So we, you know, just to encourage people to come down. Kids, you know, if you're in your normal gear, get a free sausage sandwich. Just to make it, you know, again, it's just a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon in the sunshine. you know, watching some quality football and cheering on your local club.
Love that, love that. And so the Back to Normo Day is coming up soon. We're going to have some prizes there as well. I think we're trying to get a decent FBOS gift card together on that. Don't know the correct figure yet, but I know we're working on that, and we'll give away some prizes on the day. So yeah, anyone out there that wants to come down, support the club, come out for a good time, kick the footies around, all that sort of stuff, it'll be a good day for everyone.
It's not just about the football club, it's about the Normanist, you know, the wider community as well, to come down and celebrate your local football club, whether you're a player or watcher or, you know, live on Harris Road. It's kind of just come down and, you know, come and enjoy yourselves.
Absolutely. Yep. We'll really appreciate you joining us on the series,
no problem at all.
Yeah, look forward to working with you guys into the future.
Fantastic. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.